Alrighty, guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Gardendale Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Alright, Mr. Chris Jones. Okay. Yeah, Chris here wanted to do a send-in with me. I was like, alright, no problem. So, he sent in this beautiful, absolutely perfect Trinity model. Okay, which I'm really happy. Hey, Sean, how are you, brother? So, anyway, we'll boot it up. Okay, and everything should boot. Everything should be fine, I would think. And yeah, there it goes. Alright, we're good. Alright. Yes. Our friendly little world right there with the big X through it. Okay? And everything is good. Okay. The stuff on there. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Good deal. Alright, everything should be fine and dandy then. Alright, so you can see the thing runs. Wow, the disk drive ejects. Ejects nice too. This thing is freaking clean. Chris, thank you for sending me something so clean to actually work on. I'm impressed, brother. So anyway, with that, we'll do a little RGH 101. All right, what do you think, guys? Huh? Shall we? All right. I'll tell you what. Don't have everything all set up right here. I'm doing this like in my natural environment. Okay, kind of like a maniac or whatever. But I'll tell you what. We will go ahead and we will start the raping of this console. Okay? So, Chris, I hope you're enjoying the raping of this console as I bust its virginity wide open. Okay, which I'm about to do right now. Okay? So, let's pull off the side plate. We shall remove the little Wi-Fi. We could call that the chastity belt. Alright? We're going to pop this open here. Take our little Team Executor tool and just pop that right on open. Open that up. Then, we'll go ahead. We'll grab this. We'll grab this. That will come right off nice and easy. And we'll rip that on out of there. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead. And we will go ahead and do this right here. We'll pop these right off. These are very easy, as you can see. Now, this is the one that's a real cutie because there's another one behind there that you can't really get to. And they put a dot in there, but you can't really get to that either. So, everything come out all in one piece. Oh, yes. Look, he's shaking. Ha ha! Okay, now, anyway. Okay, we shall clean this off a little bit. Now we will proceed to go ahead and rip this apart. Now this has been apart already, and how I can tell is usually you'll get one of these cute little white Microsoft stickers on there, okay, which this doesn't have. So this one was taken apart at one time. Alright, so we'll just take it apart, okay? It's really easy to do, very simple. It's not that hard. Remember to keep the screws all in one place, guys. Okay, that's kind of important, alright? You gotta screws to put it back together again, you know what I'm saying? And let's see here now, I'll tell you what. We'll do that one, then we'll do this one. Alright. Like this. Okay. Hey, Harvey, how are you, man? Good to see you. Matthew, there you are. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do, Matthew. That is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this from ground up for you guys. Okay? Just in case anybody ever wants to get into this, or start doing, or wanting to do their own or whatever. I mean, you know, no secrets here. Just trying to remove a screw here. Get excited. Pardon me. Ah! Pull this off of here. There we go. We'll get this one over here. Alright. Do you ever have one where the actual retainer that's screwed into the heatsink didn't want to come off? And, you know, as you're unscrewing it, you could watch the motherboard actually pushing away from the chassis. Oh, that's always so much fun. I love that. But the trick is that if you ever have that, just tighten it up a little bit this way, and then quickly turn it like that, and she'll break free. Okay? It's a lot better than trying to cut it out with a Dremel and all that other happy nonsense, because normally it'll come out that way. Okay? Just a little tip, little trick. This thing is unbelievably, unequivocally clean. Okay? I mean, I'm like, are you kidding me? Really? Yo, Reese, how are you, man? Yeah, it's Sean, it's not that hard, believe me. It's not that hard. You just gotta You know, you just gotta have some basic soldering skills and, you know, a little patience, okay? And some common sense. That always goes a long way, okay? We'll pop this off. And guys, be careful of this damn ribbon cable because you can tear that in half a heartbeat, and you don't want to have to replace that. It's not fun. I would rather get my nuts caught in the car door than replace that, okay? So, and then that will pop right off there. There we go. Now, because as you can see, you know, yeah, it's a sticker. Yeah, and it sticks. And then you get to this right here, and that's even more fun because then you got to pull it all up and everything. You got to pop this out of here, and then you got to put it back down in there, and you got to leave these two little tabs coming up out of there. Otherwise, it just turns into a nightmare, and that is just a complete and utter bitch. Okay, it really is. This thing is like brand new. Are you sure that this thing is not brand new? No, a little bit of dust. Oh wow, be still my heart. This is a dream compared to the other ones that I've had to build. I'm like looking at this going like, really? Wow. So clean. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Come right up. Pull that off of there. Whip the whole thing right on there. That's in good shape, man. You got a really nice console here. You did real good. Wherever you got this from, you did really, really good. Because this is absolutely beautiful. Okay. Now, what we'll do is just loosen up. And this is so new that these haven't even relaxed enough where you can normally just pull it right on out of there. But, no. Let's see. X-clamp nice. Oh, that's good. Yeah, this was built August 11th. The 22nd of August 11th. It's one of the last Trinities. Alright. Not too shabby. Not bad. I need a rag. Where? Oh, where did my rag go? Oh, there it is. Underneath everything. Excuse me while I grab this. Alright, now, what we can do here is this, okay? First thing that we do is we wipe this stuff off of here because we don't want the old stuff on there. We just don't, okay? You're going to put new heatsink paste on it. You always put new heatsink paste on it. Okay? There you go. Okay, nice and clean. We'll grab all of this. We'll do that. This. Like that off of there. Sure that's good and clean. See? Nice, easy, simple. There we go. Alright. That's all we gotta do. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here is put this chassis on the floor right here. And now we're going to proceed to assault this thing. Okay? With all kinds of craziness here. Put these wires out of the way so you don't want to hit them with the soldering iron. That would be bad. Okay? Especially if you don't have any extras. Alright? Now this stuff right here, this is a new tube, and they changed the formula on this, and so far I don't know what, but I'm not liking it. I don't like it at all. It's really thick, and it's really ugh. It's just ugh. But oh well. I don't know why they would have changed the formula on it, but I don't know. We have our cute little ace chip here. I'm going to put some flux on. I'm going to flux this up right here. Yeah, we're going to flux it up, baby. That's right. Okay? Good. We'll pull our wires out of this little package. Yeah, don't need that. Okay. Here's the wires. Alright, and then what we're going to do, we're going to grab a bunch of them. You have 4 that are going to be the same size. You're going to have 2 that are going to be long. One's for the post out, one is for the reset cable. Put them all together if you want to save yourself some time. And get them about equal length. Alright. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to trim the ends. You don't need ends that long. That's all you need. Nice short little ends. That's it. Okay? Then we'll grab the other 2 long ones right here, and we'll trim them as well. Okay? Like that. There we go. Now, what we shall do, we shall fire up the old soldering iron here. And it's going to run about 703 degrees. With a small tip. Not a big one, a small one. Don't need a big one. Okay? And we'll take this. We'll take this nice piece of solder, which happens to be 4060 rosin core. Alright? I use a Brillo pad. Well, it's not really a Brillo pad, but it's a rough pad to clean the soldering tip off. And that way then it's nice and clean, as you can see. Okay? Now, Ron, what's happening, man? Yeah, of course, I'm always having fun, man. You know that. Okay, now we'll make some smoke and we'll liquefy this. See, this is what I mean. See, it's really thick. They changed something on this. It even smells different. I'm like going like, wait a minute, what the hell? It makes a lot more smoke, too. Yeah, as you can see. Yeah. Let's contribute to the cancer. What the hell? Okay, now we'll go ahead. There we go. Got nice little solder balls on there. As Bob Ross the painter would say, we have happy little solder balls. Yes, we do. Okay? Now we're going to put our happy little wires on. Okay? So here comes our happy little wires. Okay? We got C right here, which is going to be our post out. Alright? And then we have D. That's going to be your reset cable. That's what crashes the CPU. I said crash, yes. Okay? Nice little solder balls right there. Okay, then we're going to have E and F. Okay? Here comes E. And then we have F. There we go. And then we will have our ground and our power. Okay? You don't have to like sit on the pad like forever either. If you do that, you're only going to pull the pad right up off the damn thing. You should never have to touch it for a long period of time. Alright? That's it. Alright? We're not holding up the Empire State Building with the damn things, but you'll see that they're tight and they're nice. And they're clean. Okay? As you can see. All the way up to the insulation. Okay? So now we have a nice tight fit, which is nice and clean. What we'll do is we'll put this over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab hold of the solder. And we're going to pre-tin this board. Okay? Now, a lot of people will take 5 volts from here. I do not. Okay? Because when you hit that one in the oscilloscope and you turn it off, it's got to fly back. Alright? That doesn't help the situation. You want this thing, when it turns off, you want it to be dead. You don't want flyback because then that corrupts things and it makes it for longer boot cycles. That's the reason why I take my voltage from here. Because there is no flyback on these points whatsoever. So we'll go ahead, we'll make some more smoke here. We'll go ahead and tin that. That's one. That's 5 volts. This is the ground side right here. There you go. Alright. Now we will do our NAND read wires, the blue and green. Which are right here. Okay. A little finesse. Nice little happy solder balls. And then we're going to do E and F, which is right here. That's E. That's F. Alright. Clean the tip off a little bit. And then we'll do our NAND read wires. Okay? Make some smoke. God, I don't like this flux. I really don't like this flux at all. I know I'm complaining. Whine. Wah. Mine, I'll whine if I want. Okay? Now, we'll do this. This one is always the bitch of the one right there. That's always a pain in the ass, but there you go. So what we have here is we're going to have blue, we're going to have green, then we're going to have black, red, and then brown, orange, and yellow. Okay, coming from our NAND reader. Okay, we have E and F, which is coming from the chip. We got 5 volts and ground going to the chip, and then we have our post out and our reset cable that go down underneath. Okay, now you'll see Relay's chip. Okay, no bull crap. we'll take the sticky pad, and then I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and we will stick them to pat them on there. Now, what we'll do, just for ha-ha's sake, here's what we'll do. We shall really make sure that it's going to stay down and that we're not going to have any problems later on. So, tell you what, here, we'll clean that up with just some alcohol. Ain't no big deal. Not that you got to do it. I mean, the board, it's going to stick there anyway, and the wires are going to hold it in place, but still in yet, and so is the hot glue. So, but just in case, I think someone said, "Hey, you need alcohol, remember?" Yeah, shut the hell up, children. Okay, now take the pad off of there. Make sure the board is dry. Okay. Yep, you're good. Okay. Now, first thing you want to do though is bend this toroidal out of the way. It's a thick piece of copper. You ain't gonna hurt it. Okay. I mean, don't tear it and go, oh, okay, because if you do that, then you know. But just, you know, little easy. Okay. We want it so we can get the wires past everything. All right, and we're gonna stick this freaking pan right down on there. There we go. That ain't going anywhere. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put these up. We're gonna make a spaghetti. Yeah, you got to the grill. Look at the freaking meatball. Eh? It's a spicy little meaty ball. And we're gonna shove this motherfucker right up underneath there, just like that. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our little TX tool. As you can see, it has a nice little soft, you know, smooth point. All you want to do is just get up underneath the corner there, lift the board up a little bit on the edge right there, work your way down until the wire makes it past that resistor. Okay? Then we're going to take C. We're going to take C and we're going to run that up underneath there. Again, pry up on the board just a little bit. Alright? Hold this up against the wire as you pull down. There you go. Now you got a nice straight, you know. Then we're going to go ahead. We're going to grab hold of E. And E is going to go up underneath here. And we'll work that over. Then we'll grab F. F is going to go up underneath here. And there you go. All right. Now, we'll go ahead. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our power wires. It's the first things that we're going to work on right here. All right. Now this one is ground. This one is power. What you want to do is you just want to trim off just enough. Then you want to place it up against here, up against the solder ball. Take the soldering iron, put it on the wire, and roll it right towards the solder ball. Okay? Now let's see how that looks. Doo-doo-doo. I wish that this would stop shaking. It's making me very, very freaking dizzy. Okay. Now, got a good connection there. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and move that around like that and put that there just like that. Okay. I'm going to take this one right here. Now this one is going to be a little bit shorter. So that one we're going to have to trim. I mean, unless you just don't care and you just want, you know, extra wire hanging out, which I really don't like doing at all. All right, you want to make sure that you got enough on there, just enough strip, just to, so it solders to the ball. Like that. Pull on it, shouldn't go anywhere. Okay? And remember, don't be a gorilla, okay? All right? Please don't be a gorilla. Now, you see how I got that bent out there where the hole is? Because that's where the hard drive caddy goes through. Okay, you don't want to put a screw through those wires. Okay, it will not work if you do that. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to take our hot glue gun, which I hate this one, but you know, what the hell. All right, we're going to put some hot glue there, bend that there, and what we're going to do is we're going to put some hot glue right there. That way then, when it dries, there is no chance for these wires to ever go where the hard drive caddy is. Then we're going to take this one Remember, this is our reset cable. I'm going to pass that through that hole right there. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab hold of C, which happens to be our post out. Put that through the south bridge hole, or by the south bridge. Okay. Grab hold of that, pull that through. Make sure it's nice and tight. Then we're going to grab our wires. Now, remember, starting off with E here. I'm going to trim E up. Okay? Like I said, I do not like this flux. I do not like this flux at all. I do not like green eggs and ham. Since Sam I am. Okay? And I don't like this flux. I really don't. Get new flux. There we go. Alright, that's one down. And then we stretch this out. Just like that. You little. Yeah. And put that over there, like that. And then all we got to do is trim this up. Just like that. Alright? You don't want to have the extra wire. You want it to be neat. You care about what you're doing. If you don't, well then, you be a slob. I don't care. It's your RGH, not mine. It's got too much copper hanging out here. It's going to hit the other. There we go. It's going to hit the other solder ball, and that's something you don't want. Not that it will hurt anything, but of course when you try to boot it, it's going to fail. Alright, miserably. Okay, then we're going to take that, we'll stretch that out. Okay. Nice, neat place for the cable. Alright, there. We'll put a little bit right here. That way then, for sure, I know it's secured. Never have to worry about it being unsecured. Alright, you're going to have to tear it off of there. Now, alright, now we got the bottom of the board. Okay, and this is one of the easiest ones, the easiest things to do. However, though, be careful, because if you overheat this little tiny little pad right here, you will wind up tearing it off, and then you will have to find an alternate place, which there is one up on top of the board if you know what you're doing, but you don't really want to use it. So, be very careful with these pads down here. They are tiny, they are small, and if you overheat it and you pull it off the board, you're done. Okay, you're not going to have a good day. I promise. Alright, now, alright. Now we will go ahead, we will pre-tin this one right here. Heat that up. A nice little solder ball right there. And then we're going to do this right here. I hate this flux. Oh my god, I hate this flux. What happened, MG Chemical? What the hell happened? There we go. Alright, now we got a nice little solder ball right there. Now, okay. First thing we're going to do, we're just going to trim C. We don't need to cut it off or anything like that. Just leave enough. Hang it out so you can get some grab with the solder. Now we're going to cut this one here, which is our reset cable. Okay? Now, hold it down with your finger like that. Just grab a small little amount. Strip it off of there. There you go. Alright? Twist the end. That way then there's no chance of any whiskers or anything like that. You don't want whiskers. If it hits the other pad, again, it will fail miserably if you try to boot it. Okay? Now, we'll go ahead, we'll grab hold of this. And what we'll do is we will bend this down like that. And we'll go ahead. And there you go. Okay? That ain't going anywhere. Then we will go ahead and we will grab our post out, which tells the chip when to pulse. go. And there's our post out. Be very careful with the post out because it's a tiny little point. And if you're not very careful, you can pull it right off the board very easily. And then there you are with a post out adapter, which is like ridiculous. Glue that down. Glue it here. Glue it here. That's all you need. That's it. Don't get crazy with the glue. You have spider webs everywhere. Just like it's going all over me right now. Okay? Not cool. Not happy. You know, look at this stuff. It's all over the place. Ah! I feel like I'm freaking making wop slop and testicles over here. Holy shit. Alright. Now, that's done. Okay? Now, even though it says no clean, yeah, well, guess what? That don't look like no clean to me. That looks like very sloppy. God, I don't like this flux. I'm getting rid of this crap. Okay. Alright, now, that's all cleaned up. Okay, we're good. Alright. Now, I know the connections are good, so go ahead. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the hell out of this because this is just ridiculous. I don't like this flux. I really don't. It is wasted. Look at this stuff. It's all over the damn plate. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Screw the regular alcohol. Yep. We'll use goop off. That'll get it off. Trust me, I go ahead and I drown myself in this stuff every day because I meet so many goofs. Okay? Now. Yeah, that's more like it. Here we go. Okay, good. Yep. Clean that up nice. There you go. Okay? Piece of cake. Damn, I still don't like that flux. I'm going to complain about that all the way through this video. Just to get on people's nerves. Yeah. I really don't have to do that. I get on a lot of people's nerves as it is. I'm real good at it, too. I take pride in it. I like to piss people off, too. Alright. Now. Okay. Now, remember what I was saying about blue and green, right? Well, here's blue. Now, hopefully I didn't take off the flux from this part right here. But it ain't no big deal because it's got to come back off anyway, because it's nothing more than just the tag. Okay, so do that. Okay, there's green, and now we'll go ahead and we will solder these cute little leads on right here. That's one. And then we got red. Haha, see? And then we have brown. Maybe this one. Okay. We have orange. Yes, clockwork orange. Okay. And then we have yellow. Yellow is our last lead. Also likes to be a real pain in the ass every now and then. Alright, now everything should be soldered and good. Now, what we'll do, did that a little backwards, but oh well. It's alright. Doesn't ain't gonna make a bit of difference anyway. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll go ahead. Alright. I'm going to try and close these drawers right here, which is making me nuts. Grab some thermal grease. And we'll put some of that on there. Please don't go nuts with this stuff. Alright, you'll look like friggin' Silverman. You'll get covered in it, it goes everywhere, it's on the board, it's on the desk, it's on your fingers, it's in your hair, everything you touch, your shirt, everything, you get covered in silver. That's why. Don't use a lot of it. You don't need a lot of it. Okay? Now, plug that back in. We'll take our X-clamp, alright? I don't know if we can see this or not. Okay, there you go. Then what we'll do is we'll clamp it there, put the clamp on there, it'll snap into place, just like that, and there you go. Let the X-clamp do its job. it'll pull down. Well, it's not going to pull down, but it's going to give it enough tension to where it will make a seal. It will pull down once I put the screws in the bottom of the chassis. Okay? Because really, the X clamp, the only thing it's doing is pushing up on the center of the chip, so that way then it doesn't separate. That's why you need the X clamp. And don't ever let any fool tell you, oh no, you don't need that, you use screws. Yeah, and as the board warps in the center and the BGA bus breaks apart and the solder balls crack, and then you can't fix it anymore. You can't. You'll get the red ring of death all day long. Okay. We'll plug that in there. That way, then we got our video. Okay. Now, plug it in. Look at that. We got a red light. We don't have any smoke or flame or anything like that. Chris, every part of this console that's used in this video has not been subjected to any kind of torture. Okay, I'm just letting you know. Okay? Got to do that. Okay? And we'll put a little power button friggin' Tony thing on. Okay? Rid of this crap right here. Don't need that. Alright? Now. Okay. Yeah, Maniac Mondello. Yeah, that would be me. Solder on a Tuesday. Yeah, you're damn right, Blake. God damn. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh God. No, the table's not clean, Joshua, and it never will be, okay? Not with the amount of volume that I do. When do you expect me to clean this thing, huh? You want to come over here and clean it for me? I really would like that. Yeah, I know, I need overhead cameras. I'm going to have to get one. You know, I mean, like I said, guys, listen, thanks for hanging with me, too. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome, okay? You know, I mean, you guys are really awesome. Thank you. Recap motherboard that has them laying flat. We're supposed to talk to you about the piece and move out the way. Okay, I'm not sure which one you're... Hey, Jay, how are you, man? Good to see you. Okay, now, all right. Guys, I really do appreciate you hanging with me. Thank you so much. You know, I hope that, you know, I'm giving you some kind of education. Something. Anything. All right. Now, look. Okay. We got a tag. Okay, life is grand. We'll reset the J runner just to make sure everything is okay. And then what we're going to do is go on over here, and we're going to go and we're going to open up J runner. All right? Now, yes. Okay. Well, look. I am using modified timing files, okay, which require a modified SMC, okay? Systems Management Controller, okay? For all of you that don't understand what an SMC is, that's what it stands for, okay? Look, all right, with these timing files, Alexei 15432 was a good friend of mine and is still on Facebook with his Russian name, okay? In fact, he messaged me, I'm like, who the hell is this? And then when he told me, I was like, oh, shit. Dude, I'm not used to Russian, okay? You know, you should see when we would try to have a conversation. It was kind of funny. Then he blamed me for everyone calling him the Mad Russian because that's what I used to call him. Okay, now with Alexa, he included an SMC. It's very important that you do this. Okay, look, if you get these timing file packs, okay, I'm going to show you what you got to do. All right, we'll go to Show Working folder first. All right. What we'll do is we'll go to my desktop, and then we're going to go to the release package right here. Then what we're going to do, we're going to go to Trinity, okay? And you see the speed up folder right here? Well, in that speed up folder, there's an SMC, okay? Not an MC hammer, but an SMC, okay? Now, we're going to copy that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to back on out of that, and we're going to go to the desktop, and then we're going to go to JRunner, okay? And unfortunately, I have 20 million NANDs on here from 20 million different customers that I have done. Okay, and this is just 2 years of me doing this with this one. Before this, there's also other hard drives with I keep everything. All right. So anyway, making a long story short, we have our SMC copy. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do XE build. Okay, and then we're going to scroll down and we're going to go to data. Okay, and you will see there's a bunch of SMCs in there. Okay, well we're going to paste ours. Paste. Yes, we want to replace the destination file. Yes. Okay? Now, all right. Now, that's good. So, we're good there. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the power to the actual programmer right here. There's a switch on the JRunner which provides power. I'm using power from the motherboard, so I do not need to have that switch over to the right towards the wiring. Okay. All I need to do is hook this up right into there like that, put a little tension on it, and then what I'm going to do, all right, I'm going to try and do this one-handed here. That didn't sound good, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a timing file. Okay, so we're going to go to Advanced, we're going to go to Custom NAND CR Functions, we're going to hit XSBF, then we're going to hit the dots folder, and then you'll see that it's pulled up 300 megahertz, okay, under Trinity, timing 60.3. We're going to use TRL03-T-60.3. All right, I use that as a base. Okay, so we will hit that, and then we will hit run. Now, with a real A-ship, you're going to see this factory firmware sign detected. Writing this device is one-way process and cannot be reversed. Do you want to proceed? Yes, I do, because I don't want their crappy timing files. I want Alexi's on there. Thank you. So now I'm holding it in place, and now it is writing. Okay, it's writing to the chip. The timing file is what's going to dictate when this thing pulses from the post out to the CPU, to the reset cable that goes to the CPU. Therefore, the timing will, the timing files that we use tells it when, where, and how off the post out. Okay, and it all depends on what size wave, the size of the wave, how the pulse is formed, and all that crap. It's all dependent upon what's in the timing file. Okay? That's why you have different timings. Not every Xbox is made the same. Plus or minus 5% tolerance, which gives you a pretty wide range, unfortunately. Okay? So everyone is different. Everyone has its own cute little personality. Okay? Don't know why they would do it that way, but they did. China. Go figure. Okay? So anyway, the chip is now programmed. Okay? So now we'll exit out of that. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to read the NAND. Now, if I hooked up the NAND wires correctly, and I don't have anything cross-shorted or anything like that, it should pick it up. In which we're hitting that. Flash config, yep, 23010, Trinity Jasper, 16 megabyte. We are now reading the NAND. Okay? Now, this is 3 minutes of our life that is going to be completely wasted. Okay. So let's pull up some porn on Pornhub and check this all. No, I'm kidding. Okay? All right, look. But anyway, we're reading the NAND, okay? We're going to do a NAND dump. All right? Then once we get the NAND dump, I'm going to go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to write an ECC. An ECC is simply this. It is Zell. It overwrites the first 50 blocks of the NAND. Okay, replaces it with a program that will then catch the CPU threads, which will catch the CPU key, because that is what we need, is the CPU key. Okay? Once we have the CPU key, we can then decrypt the NAND, where all this info will then come up. Okay? And then we can go ahead and we can use XCBuild to build the NAND, okay, which is the hacked image. And then once we built it, then we write it back to the console, and then hopefully, if our timing file is right, we will be able to boot it up, and it should go to the dashboard. Okay? Now, all of this, of course, is theoretical. Again, why do I say it's theoretical? Because it's guesswork. It's a lot of guesswork. Okay? That's what it is. All right? That's what an RGH is. See, a JTAG is not guesswork. A JTAG was 3 resistors and 2 Zener diodes. You did not need a chip. You did not need anything. All you had to do was read the NAND, build the damn thing, build Zell Reloaded, and throw it on there, and you didn't have a chip or anything, okay? But, unfortunately, a little history lesson, okay? In 2009, Microsoft went ahead, and what did they do, okay? What did they do? Yeah, it's time for some beers, bro. Now, what did it do? Well, they went ahead and they did a patch, okay? And, of course, they burnt fuses, E-fuses in the CPU, which... Therefore, you could not go back. And when they did that, they patched the JTAG. Okay, 7371 was the last JTAGable dashboard. All right. Well, that's when Tyros and Gleegly came along. And Tyros and Gleegly came up with this crap. Okay, using an X-Link chip. Where when you see that this says Ace chip on it, right? If you look when we wrote the chip, it said it's really an X-Link XC2C 128VQ100. Okay, that's what it is. It's not an Ace chip. It's actually an X-Link. Okay? Just like the Cool Runner. All right? The white original Cool Runner, Rev C, that you see using RGH 1.2 and Jaspers. Well, that's a VQ44. But it's made by X-Link. Okay? The only thing is, the difference is the actual programming of the timing files. That's where the key is, okay? Now, mind you, decent crystals are very important. What I mean by crystal is the clock that's on the damn chip, okay? Because we're not taking the clock, the standby clock, from the actual board. It's got its own clock on it, so we're using that. So of course, a good clock, you know, I mean, you got to have a good clock, you got to have a good crystal, otherwise you're gonna wind up with a mess on your hands. Again, anything cheap that is a clone, okay? Now, mind you, okay, actually, you know, Ace, they had some issues where they sent out, well, Ace didn't do it, but somebody else cloned it, and we were winding up with timing files in left field. I mean, literally, the normal ones that we would use, that we were like, no, you know, I mean, they wouldn't work worth the crap. I'm all the way on the other end of the spectrum. I'm like going like, are you really? And clock was complete garbage, you know. I mean, so that's why whenever I get these things, I make sure, I'm like, does it have the seal on the back of it? Does it have the damn sticker? Because I will check these things, you know. Oh, okay, good. All right, now we're ready to NAND. Okay, life is grand. Now, what are we going to do? Okay, this is what we're going to do. We have the NAND. The NAND is going to be stored in the output file, so we're not going to mess with that. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to go to load source, and we're going to load this source now. What are we going to do? We're going to go to our Trinity or Alexi's timing files. We're going to go to speed up, and we're going to grab Trinity Ace ECC. So we don't have to create one. All we have to do is write it, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to write it. It's going to ask you what type of board, because it doesn't know, because it's a Trinity Ace ECC. It doesn't have, we don't have the NAND dump bin in there, okay? So we're going to name it Trinity, and it's going to be okay. And now what it's going to do, it's going to write the first 50 blocks over, all right, which is what we want. Once that is done writing the first 50 blocks over, then what we're going to do is we're going to boot the console. And when we boot the console, hopefully, with an insane amount of luck, maybe some hocus pocus and some holy water, this thing will boot into Zell, okay? No promises, no guarantees, okay? What am I going to tell you? All right? I'm not a magician. I can't see the future, so, but it's right, okay? Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to place this right here, and I'm going to shove you down there. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? Good. I'm glad you can see it, okay? You can't see the damn chip, though. All right, wait a minute. I'll fix this. Hang on. I'll put you right over here. How's that? Good. Now I bet you can see it, can't you? Can you see it? Can you see it? Good. I'm glad. Yeah, I need to throw some weed on it. That's for sure. Oh, God. All right. Now, look. Okay. Here's the deal here, okay? There's our chip. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to boot this son of a... and hopefully it's going to boot, okay? So, anyway, here we go. Let's see. 1 pulse. 2 pulses. 3 pulses. There we go. 3 pulses. It takes 3 licks to get to the center of this freaking Tootsie Roll, all right? There you go. Now. Okay. What's going to pop up next? Hopefully Zell at any time. Unless my monitor went completely freaky, which it probably did. It did. Oh, look at that! There it is. So you finally decide to come up. Now, as you can see, it's gonna roll down here, but I'm not gonna give you the CPU key. Okay? Now, there's the CPU key. That is the almighty holy grail that we needed right there. Okay? Because now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little Xbox, what's known as an Xbox, and we're gonna turn it into a power PC. Because that's basically what it is nothing but a power PC. Alright? However, though, it is a locked up power PC. And what are we doing? We're unlocking it. That's what we're doing. So that way then we can go ahead and run unsigned code. And we can have all sorts of fun with other people at their expense. And it turns the Xbox 360 into an Xbox 360. Okay, so let me take a picture of this wonderful CPU key, which happens to be 32 characters. Did I say 32 characters? Yeah, I did say 32 characters. 32 characters. Okay? Well, I'm a character today. Okay? Now. Okay, got the CPU key. Now we're going to turn it off. Okay? Now that the console is off, or somewhat off, there you go. Shut down. Thank you so much. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Okay. Now we will go ahead, and what we're going to do, okay, the first thing that we're going to do, I'm going to show you what we can do here. First thing that we're going to do after that, after we get all this, all right, is we're going to go ahead and we're going to load the NAND up. Okay, so we're going to get out of here. We're going to go to desktop. We're going to go to JRunner. Then what we're going to do, we're going to bring this down to output file. Okay, there we go. And there's the original NAND dump. We're going to load that up. Now, as you can see, there is everything, the dashboard that it's on already. There's the patch 16202 went to 17559. All right. OKV info, you're not going to see that. Bad block, you're not going to see any of that. Okay, you're not going to see nothing. Okay, you're not going to know what the DVD key is. You're not going to know anything. Why? Because it's still encrypted. So now we can decrypt it by inserting the key. Okay, so I'm going to face that down there so you can't see the key because I don't want the key getting out there. All right, so we got 64. Yeah. Sorry about this. It takes a little bit. This is another thing that's about as much fun as getting your nuts caught in a car door. Okay? Take it from me. How did it happen? No, not really. Oh, I would be talking like this. Gives me while I get my balls down out of my throat. Okay? Now, alright. Yep. And almost there. There we go. Key is correct, okay? Now we got the key. Now all those fields that I showed you are completely loaded. And now I got the DVD key, I got the OSIG, okay, I know it's the DG16D5S, alright, the serial number, the console ID, the KV type, which is 2, okay, you know, I mean, so I know everything about this thing. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to simply do this. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go create XE build image, SMC bin found. Delete it? No, because I put it there. I don't want it deleted. No. Now, it's going to create the XE build, in which it just did. Alright. Now, I will show you that it created the XE build. Okay, there you go. XE build finished. Have a nice day. Okay, now we'll go ahead. We'll put that down. Like that. And like that. Okay. And then what we're going to do is you're going to see this little thing, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit write NAND. Okay, and there it goes. And now it is writing the NAND, and we're going to waste another 3 minutes of our life. Now, I should say 3 minutes and 13 seconds to be exact, okay? But that's okay, all right, because we're having fun, right? Right? Yeah, I know you like that button, huh? What would be irreversibly unfixable when restoring a console like an Xbox? Well, there's a lot of things that can stop you from restoring an Xbox, okay? Like the NAND being screwed, the south bridge being destroyed, the motherboard being warped, okay? The XG CPU failing, you know, but you can get all these parts. I'm going to put it to you this way. All right, look. I can easily break out my ICH 6500, and I can easily go ahead and float a damn XG CPU off the board and get one that's already pre-balled, okay? Yes, it's got little balls, millions of them, okay? Flux the shit out of the board, clean it up, put it on the board, and solder it back to the board. But by the time I'm through with that, all right, you could buy a new one. It isn't like it was years ago where a new console was like $150, $175 just a stock console, okay? You can buy them by the droves now, all right? You can get them fairly cheap. So sometimes it doesn't pay to do it. Now, if you have like Lifetime Ninja on something, or you have something that costs you a lot of money from years ago or whatever, and it's on that, it's linked to that CPU key, and that board has failed, okay, or something has happened, all right, then it might be advisable to get it repaired. Okay, in which we do that too. Okay, I've repaired a console that had Lifetime Ninja on. The guy, I mean, it was screwed, blued, and tattooed, and I fixed it. Still running today. Okay, I remember that console vividly. Okay, and then we had good old Louis Logano, Water Baby Man. Okay, who pissed off his wife by going to a strip club. So, he pissed her off. Well, she figured she would piss him off by pouring a complete liter of water into his Xbox. Which then he sent to me saying, please, Tony, fix it. And I did. Okay, that thing was a warrior. It came to me the first time, it was a botched dual land job that was completely like a wreck. So I turned it back into a regular RGH, which he was happy with. Then he pissed off his wife by going to the strip club, and she poured water in it. He sends it back to Tony. You ain't gonna believe what happened. No, with Louis, I believe anything that would happen. Okay, and that's definitely what happened. So when he got it back, he told me, he's like, from now on, when I go to the strip club, I'm taking the Xbox with me. I'm like, okay, what about the TV and everything else? You know, but that's another story. It's another story. But anyway, and that console's still alive today because he sent it back to me, you know, about a year later, and he had it completely customized with this beautiful freaking girl on it with nipples or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, it was Louis, so you know, anything's down with Louis. Okay, so but yeah, you can fix a lot of stuff. Okay, I mean, you know, it all depends on how deep you want to go. All right, you know, I mean, this is basically this is an SBC. It's a single board computer. Okay, it's got an IBM 3.1 gigahertz processor on it. All right, it's a power PC. Okay, it runs off of numbers. Okay, and it's locked. All right, that's what this is all about. You're unlocking it. But you can do a lot with these things. There's so much that you can do with this, it's not even funny. People just tap the surface. They never even go all balls in deep. No. They never bother to get into the arcade and stuff like that. And, you know, no. They're finally starting to realize that, hey, wait a minute, this thing's got a lot of uses. You don't say, really. Okay? One of the best consoles ever made. All right, now. Well, not the first ones. The first one sucked. I owned one. It freaking red ringed on me directly after 2 years exactly to the date. All right? But we won't go there. Now, I don't hold a grudge to Microsoft at all. If you believe that, boy, you're a real sucker. All right. So anyway, okay, now, it wrote the name, okay? So now, what we're going to do is I'm going to hit minus on this thing so you can't see the key. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place you guys right over here just so you can see the dang thing, okay? I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to even turn off the overhead just so you can see the damn thing, okay? God, I don't even need the overhead. Look at that. That's even a better picture. My God. Jay, what are you doing? I know that. Jay, I love the 3 little blinks, okay? I understand where you're going. It's going good, Dylan. It's going good. You know, I mean, I understand the 3 little blinks. You and I both do, okay? What up, Chris? How you doing, man? No, Edward, water damage did not kill it. Believe it or not. I dried it out, man. You can dry it out. If you know what you're doing, you can dry it out. You know? Just don't power it on with the water on it, okay? With it on with water. If you do that, then yeah, you're going to wind up frying something. But if it's powered off, I mean, you still have 5 volts going to Southbridge, so there's no guarantees, and all bets are off. But I brought it back. Believe it or not, I brought it back. It's on YouTube. Look up Louis Lojano, Lojano. You'll see the trilogy. You'll see where he first sent it to me when it was a botched dual man. Then when his wife poured water in it because he went to the strip club. And then the final modification where I completely customized it for him. And that's the same console, the same serial number, the same motherboard. And it lived. That thing is a true warrior. I don't know what else to say. Anyway, okay, let's boot it up. Now, there is no guarantee that this thing is going to boot on the first shot. Okay? Like I said, I'm using a base timing file to get my bearings so I know that it boots. Alright? Then we're going to time it when it's in the chassis. So, let's do this. Okay? We'll go ahead, we'll fire it up. That's 1. That's 2. There you go. That's it right there. There's the 3 little blinks there, Jay. There, that's what you love right there. Yep, I know exactly what you love. Because I love it too. Ha ha! Screw you, Microsoft. Screw you, Microsoft. Eat my ass. Ha ha ha! So, anyway. Hope they like that big dildo right up their freaking Southbridge. Yeah! Sorry. Okay. So anyway, okay. So we made it the dash. Let's see for ha-ha's sake how this thing... Just for ha-ha's sake. Out of the cage. What the hell? There you go. 1 shot, 1 kill. There you go. Hey. Okay. We're good. Okay? Pretty easy. Piece of cake. Now. Alright. Now that that's done, I'm going to put you over here. Now. What are we going to do? Well, here's what we're going to do. Alright? We're going to pull the power. We're going to pull the HDMI out of there. All right. And I know you like this button thing, don't you, man? This is so nice. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. On, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. I don't have to sit there and friggin' play with the solder points, okay? Love it. Okay. Joshua Long made that. I really have to thank Joshua Long for that one. I bought that from him. He's like, Tony, I got all these spare parts. I'm out of it, you know. I mean, I was like, I want the button thingy. Give me the button thingy, man. Okay. All right. Now we'll de-sweat all this crap, okay? Because we don't need it anymore. That's why I wasn't really worried about these points right here. Because we're just getting rid of them anyway. Doesn't make a bit of difference. That don't need to be there, and that don't need to be there. Ooh, this one's a real cutie, isn't it? There you go. Get that excess solder off of there. Alright. And since we don't need these points, let's heat up the solder so it goes down in there. That way then there's no chance for this thing to ever cross up or anything like that. Here we go. Okay, do that one, and then we'll do that one. Okay, now, then what we'll do is we'll get out the good old goof off. Like I said, I love goof off. Gets the goofs off you. And believe me, there's a load out there, I promise you. Okay? Everywhere you turn, you will find a goof ball. Always. So the best way to get rid of the goof is use goof off. Now, soak that, clean that up. That's nice and clean. Make sure that's nice and clean. There you go. Okay. Yeah, we'll clean that up again just for the ha-ha sake of it. And there you are. Okay. Nice, clean, done. Yeah. Polished. Yeah. Look at the cat. Hey, hey. Okay. Now. Ah, the ramblings of a madman. Okay? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm going to tell you what. Want to know what time it is? I'm going to tell you what time it is. Yes! Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Yeah, there you go. Hey, slap, a little slap, a little slap, a little slap, a little slap. Yeah, there you go. All right. Now, I'm sure Chris Wright enjoyed that. Okay, now, pull this out of here. Pull that out of there. Make sure you don't strip it. Alright? Now we shall grab Mr. Chassis. Okay? Let's grab the chassis. Okay? I'll shove this mother freaker right back in here. And if somebody calling me, that's about not the way I'm going to answer you. Okay? Alright? Don't even bother doing that because the only thing I'm going to do is block your ass. Right? God, I'm in the middle of a live stream and hey, somebody calls me on Facebook. What are you, nuts? Excuse me while wait a minute. I know what I'm going to do. Hold on here. Wait a minute. Let me fix that. That way then I won't have to deal with that anymore. There we go. Okay? Now, call to your heart's content. Okay? Now, I'm in the middle of somebody's freaking RGH here. Okay? Don't freaking mess with me. You're messing with the professional here, alright? Now, we'll take this freaking damn thing right here. We'll shove that right in there. That will go underneath there. And then we have the little blue condom which goes in here. Which I don't even know why they have that on there. Okay? I mean, they got rid of that whole assembly with the Corona. I don't know why they got that on there. But anyway, what the hell. Who am I to question why? I'm just a do or die. That's it. Road to 600. Okay? Now. And we'll put our DVD ground bar on there. And then we will go ahead and we will get this crazy freaking shield thing and we'll put that on there. Okay? Then we'll take a screw. One. Then we're going to do is shove that in the hard drive caddy. And that will hold the motherboard in place. That's one. And then we'll go over to this one right here. See what I tell you about that silver stuff? You see what happens? It gets all over. Everything. It's like anti-seize, okay? Gets over everything. All over everything. You got a freaking bolt you want to cover with anti-seize. Oh, yeah. Well, not only does the bolt get covered, but also your fingers and every freaking thing else and everybody that you come in contact with. It's worse than COVID-19. Now, all right. Now we'll go ahead and we will put our tennis screws in and actually tighten the heatsink down to the XG CPU. Okay? just like that. Okay. We'll do one there. Tighten that down real good. Don't go ape on it. You don't have to go ape. You'll feel it stop, which means stop. Okay. Because I'm doing it crossways. Okay. Just like I would a cylinder head. Yes. I believe in that. It's kind of important. Alright. We're spreading out the stuff that's on top of the die. That's why. I like the way that rhymed, didn't you? Okay? Yeah. Shove that in there. And then what we'll do is we will put all the screws back into the motherboard. Okay? And bring it to a state where we can flip it over. That one, and this one. Okay? Then we'll go ahead and we'll tighten the damn thing up. Okay? Yeah. One. Two. Whoop. Like that action. That was good. No, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Yes, you are. Okay. And this one here. We'll do this one here. Now, we're good. Okay. Flip that over. Like that, didn't you? Alright, now what are we going to do? Well, we're going to time it as close as we can with everything hooked up into it, including the Wi-Fi. Because every bit of voltage changes. Okay? We have that in there. We'll grab hold of our DVD drive. Plug that in. Okay? I'm going to plug this in right here. Power cable. Make sure to put it in the right way. It is keyed, but it's easy to ignore that key. Okay? Put that right down on top of there. Alright, then what we'll do is we will grab a hard drive. Any hard drive will do, because they're all going to use the same amount of power, because it's a SATA 2.5 laptop drive. Okay. Now, everything is connected. Let's see how well she boots with everything in here. Anyone can boot one out of the chassis. Okay, let's see you boot it in the chassis, because that's where it matters. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, and we will see how many pulses it takes. And we're still going. Yeah, I know that we're still going. There it goes. Yep. Okay, good. All right. So, yep, and it booted. Now I'm going to turn it off. Okay? Now I'm going to turn it back on. Notice I'm not touching it. I'm leaving everything right where it would be with the chassis on and everything. Here, just in case, because it's got an RF shield on it, as you can see. And we'll put that. It's in the way of my button thingy, but you know. There we go on it. Here, just there. The bottom doesn't have that, so we don't have to worry about that. See what happens now. Yep, there she goes. Okay. We'll turn it off. I just turned it off. Now I'm going to reboot it real fast. Because I want to be like, I want to be just like a gamer. Very impatient. Want to see? Yep, there she goes again. Okay. We'll do it again. It's off. Back on. Yep, there she goes. We'll turn it off. We'll turn it back on again. You want reality? I'll give you reality. Okay? And sometimes you wind up getting lucky. You know? There she goes. Alright, that would be about a third pulse actually to be real right there. We'll turn it off. Now what we'll do is we'll really screw with it. I'll pull the power on it, okay? Then I'll plug the power back in. Then I'll pull the power out. Then I'll plug the power back in. Then I'm going to hit the button like a freaking maniac here, okay? Because you know why? I want to see how bad if I can mess up that SMC, Okay, so I'm acting like a freaking martyr right now. Make it scream, okay? Now, we'll turn it off. Okay? We'll turn it back on. Let's see if that really, really messed with it, okay? Because that's the way to tell. Oh, she booted. It's like a freaking Timex watch, okay? I'll turn it off. We'll turn it back on. Now, you heard me do all that crap to this thing. I mean, I literally tortured this poor freaking thing. It didn't know which end was up or what. Because I was hitting the button so many freaking times it wasn't even funny, okay? And there she goes again, okay? So, we'll turn it off. Turn it back on. Let's see what happens. There she goes. Okay, we'll turn it off. We'll turn it back on again. If it boots within 3 cycles, I'm happy. I mean, you can't get much better than that with all the guesswork. There she goes again, okay? So, there you go, all right? There's your freaking boot time, all right? There. Let all these other little RGHers show off their boot times and everything. Do it real like this live, then I'll believe you, okay? But that's the way that it works, all right? Now that that's all straightened out and we know what the hell we're doing here, and we can pretty much tell that that timing file is really, really good, I'm not messing with it. I'm leaving it right where the hell it is. Why? Don't touch the damn thing. Leave it the hell alone. It's perfectly fine. Now, we'll go ahead. We'll put that on there. Then we will go ahead. We'll flip this over. And we will put the chassis screws in. All of them. One thing I don't like is coming across where there's screws missing on the chassis. The only thing that was holding it was the actual clips on the back of the on the back of the thing. Console, you know. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Okay. Alright. Now that's done. We'll take our Wi-Fi adapter. Slam that in there. Put a screw in it. Screw that down. Then we'll go ahead and put the front plate on. Now, like I said, be careful of the ribbon cable. Plug it in like that. Take the top, place it gently on top there, and then look for the tiny little screws that you knew that you threw somewhere but can't find them, okay? 1 and 2. Put the screws back in. Okay. You can do this. Now I want to go right back in there, just like that. Okay. Then we will go ahead, we will gently take this thing, and there you'll see that there's little slots. Plug that right in there. Okay. Hold up on it and pull down on it. Okay, leave that like that. Grab the bottom of the board. And like I said, there is no, shield on it or anything like that. Go ahead, that'll snap right in, and then close that one. And then we'll close that. Very cool. Alright, we'll take this. That one will go on there. Then we will grab our grill, like so. Flip it over. Okay. This clips right down in there. Okay. Grab this. Grab this. Then plug this back in. And then we should be good to go, I do believe. Alright, hopefully. Now, Put that all back together again. Alright, and then once it's back together again, well, there she goes. Done. Well, not done. Okay? Because now I gotta put a hard drive in it, and then I gotta set it all up. But anyway, for those of you, every spring, I'm gonna beat you, Stuart, if you do. I'm gonna beat you. Oh, Stuart, yeah. I'm telling you, I don't know. You ring me up every you little, you the freaking English motherfucker. You Boston Tea Party, all right. Anyway, you know I love you, Stuart. Always did, always will. Okay. God. Anyway, look, guys, that's how it's done. Okay, that's how it's done. Well, you can actually rewind it. You can actually play the whole stream. Okay. But anyway, if that's how you want to RGH your Xbox 360, well, there you go. Alright, done live, like that. No hocus pocus, no nothing. The only thing I didn't show you was the CPU key. Okay? So, there it is. So, guys, I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I hope that you enjoyed watching all this and how this works. And, you know, like I said, I really do appreciate all of you hanging out with me. Thank you very, very much. Okay? It's nice to have people that actually do care about this and that actually are interested in it. And also, like I said, you know, I mean, look, if you ever need a hand or anything, holler at me. Sometimes I'm around, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I got a face full of freaking Trinity, or I got a face full of Corona, and I'm not talking about the virus either, or the damn beer, okay? Talking about a freaking Corona. Xbox. Anyway, listen, guys, thanks again for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Chris Jones, I hope you enjoyed the show. Alright, this is your Xbox, brother. So, I beat the crap out of it, as you can see, and she's like a Timex watch. Takes a licking, keeps on ticking. Or is that a woman? Still trying to figure that one out. Anyway, y'all have a good one, guys. I'll let you later. Thanks again.